thumbnail. Welcome back to Diary of a Bashful Girl. My name is Ashley Lachey, and I am back. I'm back. It's been a year. Yeah, it's been a year. 2019 was well, I mean, the whole year wasn't trash, but it was a lot of trash activities going on. So yeah, I'm back with another video, a life update video. As you can see, I'm kind of whispering. I'm sorry, I don't want to be too loud. I'm home. I'm in my room, and yeah, I thought I'd sit down and finally film this video. I've been, well, not procrastinating, but I've been like unsure of whether I wanted to film this video and like how much information I wanted to divulge. But I'm just going, you know what I'm saying, be real with y'all, tell y'all what's been going on, in the hopes that I don't know, maybe it'll help somebody else, or yeah, you know, just to be real and honest. And you know, we human out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? We be failing sometimes, we be winning sometimes, we be losing sometimes.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
So anyway, before I get into this video, if you could please subscribe to my channel, and to all of you who have subscribed already and have been hanging in there even though I haven't posted no content, mad love, mad love, mad love, mad love. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell and all that other stuff YouTubers say, all that other cliche stuff. Do it for me. So yeah, we're gonna get right into this video. I'm probably gonna have to do 2 parts because it's kind of a long story. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so I got my little notebook or whatever with like my little notes and stuff, like how I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So what had happened was why I've been gone for so long. I had a rough 2019. I really did. A lot of changes occurred. A lot of frustrations, a lot of tears and everything. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a little summary of what happened. So we're gonna take it all the way back to 2018. Yeah, so in 2018, around December, I left my job. I was working as a leasing consultant at I don't want to say, but if you know me, you know where. So I was there for like 7 years, and I was just burnt out. Like, I was ready for progression. I didn't feel like, and this is no shade, but I didn't feel like the company I was with, I was given many opportunities to progress. And then in addition to that, I was just ready to use my creative expertise, you know what I'm saying, and dance. So I've been dancing my entire life, and you know, I was just ready to be, you know, this creative butterfly and dance and teach and all of that. So so that was the plan. So I left my job, and I was terrified. I was terrified, but I was excited. And just as a side note, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who I work with. I miss y'all so much. I really do. I miss y'all. I love y'all. And it was more than like us working together. Like, we were friends. We loved each other. You know, we pulled each other up when we were down, and my boss, who I love, she was like the best boss I've ever had in my life. I just got mad love for y'all. So I miss y'all if y'all are watching this. I'm gonna come visit. But anyway, yeah, so I left my job and I started working at a ballroom studio. So yeah, most of my expertise in dance consists of ballet and modern and hip hop styles. So this was a new venture for me. So I kind of found myself learning, which as a dancer, you're always learning. I feel like you're always learning and you're always improving your technique and evolving. But for me, I was learning multiple styles of dance that I had never really done. So I was learning salsa and bachata, waltz, tango, foxtrot, hustle, you know. So it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was awesome. Like diving into styles of dance that I had never really done, or if I had done them, it was only like the basics. So yeah, started working there and I really loved it, but it wasn't paying the bills. So wasn't paying the bills, and your girl need cash, you know what I'm saying? I needs the money, I needs the coins, I needs to pay the bills, and I wasn't really able to do that with teaching and whatnot. But I loved it. And like before I started the job, I had actually prayed for more friends. So I don't know what it is when you get out of high school. Everybody can vouch for this. When you get out of high school, child, them friends go from 50,000 to about 4. Yeah. And it's not because some friendships just end, which I don't think I've ever really had to deal with that, or I just had a terrible friendship with somebody and had to end it. I don't think I've ever experienced that. But people just people travel, they end up moving across the country, or everybody just kind of gets engulfed in their own lives. People have kids, blah blah blah, and everybody just kind of jumps into their own world. So it's kind of hard to meet people where you are in consideration to where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't work where I work, so I spend my time there half the times. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all doing our own thing, basically. So I had kind of prayed for my friends because, like, where I was living at, I was close to my parents, but I wasn't really close to like a lot of my friends or what have you. So anyway, so when I started at the studio, I met some amazing people, amazing talented dancers, and built some great friendships or what have you. And I just want to give a shout out to Joffrey. I know I fired you, but oh my God, you don't have to be a stranger. Shout out to Joffrey. He know who I'm talking to. If he watching this, he better be watching this. He better be supporting your girl. But anyway, so yeah, I made some great friends, and really, I developed some different technique. But yeah, it wasn't paying the bills. So before I actually started at the studio, I was living at a luxury apartment community. I was. And I freaking love my apartment. Like, I had planned, I was like one of those psycho people when it comes to like moving. I had done planned every room. Living room looked this way, dining room was this way, I got this for this and this. Like, it was like exactly how I wanted it, but I didn't have the money to pay the rent. Rent was due and your girl ain't had the money. So baby girl, I had to move out. I had to be out. And that was kind of it happened so quickly. It wasn't necessarily devastating, but it was like, damn, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I moved out, and at the time that I moved out, I had kind of got back in touch with my, well, I mean, okay, back it up. So one of my like good friends, her name is Jasmine. Should I say her name? Well, there's many Jasmines in the world. You don't know specifically who this one is. Pacifically. Yeah, so we've known each other for most of my life. And she was working at the studio as well. And she, at the time that I was moving out of my apartment, was needing a roommate. So I was like, the irony. So I moved out of my apartment and moved in with her because her lease was about to be up at her current place. So I moved in with her for like a little bit while we were looking for our own place. So yeah, so was working at the studio, wasn't making the money that I needed to make though. So I had to kind of make some tough decisions. But before I get into that, let me show you I'm gonna show you some clips of like my last day at my job and some clips of me at the studio. Whatever I can find in my phone. Okay. Well, not pictures, but videos of me at the studio or just dancing wherever, different venues. Yeah, here we go. where did I leave off at? Okay, so I wasn't making the money that I needed, so I figured I needed to hustle in some other kinds of ways. So I was out here doing whatever I had to do. I was selling stuff. I'm just kidding. No, but I was out here doing Instacart. I was out here doing Postmates. I was out here lifting, Ubering. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is I was basically at the studio all day. So like we would have a meeting on certain days that would last like 2 hours from like 11 to 1 or 1 till 2, something like that. And then after the meeting, we would be training, or I would be training for like the next 3 or so hours. And then I would be teaching. So I would teach either a group class, or I had like private lessons with people. So I was pretty much at the studio all day. So it was kind of hard for me to really find time to do all my side hustles. So what I decided to do was like sit down and think, okay, where can I work where I could either do like an early shift or a late shift? And I came upon a la Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, your girl was in Dunkin' Donuts whipping them donuts, man. When I tell you, yes, I can make you a latte. Yes, I can make you a caramel iced coffee. Yeah, I can hook it up. Yeah, I can't make no donuts because they actually have a donut maker, if you guys didn't know, that comes and makes donuts early in the morning. Like early in the morning. And they have to make enough to last through the day. But yeah, I was out there whipping, you know what I'm saying? Whipping the donuts, whipping the culottes, all of that. And I would work from like 5 a.m. till I would get up at 5 a.m. I work like a 6 a.m. to 11 shift, or 6 to 12, or 6:30 to 1, or something like that. I would work an early shift, and then I would grab something to eat, and then I would head to the studio, and I'd be pretty much at the studio all day. And then if I wasn't there all day and I had time in the afternoon, then I would do Lyft or Instacart and stuff. So when I tell you I was tired. But, you know, I had to do what I had to do. So I think I'm going to stop this video here. And I'm going to do a part 2 and let you guys know what else happened along my journey in 2019, my trash journey. Let me stop. It wasn't that crazy, but anyway, I'm going to stop here, and make sure you stay tuned for part 2 of my life update video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, make sure you subscribe to my channel and also watch my other videos, the little that are there. They're still entertaining, okay? So make time to look at those for me, and I will see you guys in the next video. And we out.